Hello everybody and welcome back to Pumpkin Days, where I have been desperate to get back and record. I got interrupted, although you guys probably don't really care too much, interrupted while cutting down these two trees in a recording, and I had to go and deal with some stuff with the pets, but it's fine because I'm sure you have seen me cut down a tree before. In fact, I will cut down this tree so you can see. So this is my new gold pickaxe that I made at the end of last time. And look at it go. Look at how quickly it cuts these trees down. It is so good. So these trees are going to be going towards... And I can never decide. I've got, well, like no money, but I do have a paid off loan. I believe I do anyway. So I'm just going to like basically get everything cut down. All the stumps dealt with. Then we'll do all the rocks and all the grass and everything. So that's going to be the first thing, because I've been dying to get this all just tidied up for ages so we can have a proper farm going on here. I am super tempted. I'll probably do it after summer though, but I'm super tempted to like chop down the cherry tree because I don't like the positioning of it. I really like the macadamia tree, but I don't like the fact that the cherry tree is like basically right underneath it there, so I might move that. I don't particularly, as such, need cherries. I don't know if they will eventually come up on the farming quotas. Right, I'm probably going to need to take a little bit of either a nap or some soup. I think I'll go with soup, actually. Just grab all these stumps quickly. Didn't realise the stumps would go down so quickly, otherwise I would have taken them up at the same time. Get 5 wood out of each stump. Now I'm hoping that the smoky wood planks still count towards like buildings and stuff, because if they do, then that's really cool. But I do need to find another source of brown wood planks, because they're important for if I want to say do an experiment with something. Gosh, it picks up the logs in one swipe. It's amazing. Okay, one more mushroom soup. Nom. And that mushroom soup will be towards... I think we only have one rock left as well. Okay, let's pick that up. And then let's get the golden sickle out. The other thing is I've got room now in my lovely big storage crate that I can put all these things away. Whereas before I was like, oh, well, I could cut down all the trees and I could get this and I could get that and I could get a load of herbs that I could plant and blah, 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 blah. But if I do that, then I can't, I don't have anywhere to store those things. Whereas now, any herbs, curry leaves, that sort of thing that I pick up, I can just keep. And it's wonderful. And this fodder is being picked up with barely any problem at all. It's so nice. I am, however, going to take a little nap. Or maybe like just a 2 or 3 hour little power nap, because I still do take them sometimes. I'm more moving on to food. I had someone actually message me earlier in my Discord asking me how I survive without food, and it is basically power naps is the answer to that one. Always need the power naps. Yeah, I'm just making this place ready for a farm now. We're done with the whole... We're done with the whole, like, this place is going to be like a mini forest or something. We are 11 hours into this game now, apparently. According to my save file, anyway. I'm 11 hours in, so I'm like, yeah, now we deserve a farm that is cleared out. Because before too long, I am really hoping to get some very, very nice tools from that mine. So, at that point, I'll be making a very large farm, I would imagine. Okay, so I've got mail to pick up. I have 10 days to get 3 raw copper to Shauna, and then I do have a few other things, and they include planks for the museum and things like that. So I'll probably try and find even more wood in one of the forests at some point. Actually, now all the other trees and things have gone. That cherry tree doesn't look awful, but Could I turn... Did I sell the cherry? I think I sold the cherries. So what I might do is wait for a second load of cherries. See if I can make some cherry seeds. And we'll work on putting some of the trees a bit further apart from each other. We've got so much room now. I'd love to put all those sort of buildings around the edge and move the farms more into the middle and all that sort of thing. I'd love to get like some cows and all that stuff. So let's just, while we sleep, I think this would be a good idea. To put all the wood that I've got there, 70. Put it all in to get processed. In fact, no, let's not do that. Let's do the brown wood first and wait for that. Let's also take 3 of this copper. I only know how to drag things in half, but take 3 because that's what I need for my quest. I need 3 raw copper, but the rest I'm going to make into bars. So I'm going to shove it in there and leave it be for a bit because I can. So I needed to also, I've got a few things to sell. I want to sell my kitchen and my old iron tools. Because what I'm hoping is I will be able to pick up with that pickaxe, I'll be able to get enough uranium. So how much does that sell for? 250, that's not too bad. Oh, I didn't put the things in. Planks in. So we've got planks and copper all going there. I've got kidney beans that I need to get today. Okay. Oh, you know what else I need to do? Check on this old shipping quota. So I still need bell pepper and peppercorn. Still don't have that. That's wheat. That might also be wheat. I'm not sure. I think I might have wheat and barley possibly. I really don't know. But I'm going to head over there anyway. Because I'd hate to miss the one day where peppercorns and bell peppers were for sale, you know? Off we go. Right, hello Sebastian. Buy and sell. What you got today? Raspberry. Oh, you do have cherry tree seeds. I could just... No, I can't. I don't have any money at all. Soybean. Barley. Raspberry. No peppercorn. Well, I get some soybeans, you know, we might put those in. And now I've got this big old place, but yeah, I don't have enough money for the cherry seeds, but if I go to the post office, there might be money sat there for me, and then I could just get another cherry seed, and then I could get rid of that ugly cherry tree that's like totally in the way. But part of me wants to wait to the end of summer to get rid of that because it's producing fruit right now. I wish I had a farm like yours, Orpheus. It's getting there, though. It's totally getting there. Yeah, I think I'll just leave it with the cherries. I'll just make myself a plot of soybeans, I reckon. And we'll see how much money I get today. I've no idea. I've absolutely no idea. We need to put the windmill down as well because I now have space for it. Yay! Another thing I need to check with Hefe if there's a bug net for sale because I do not have one of those yet. Hello, Zoe, you're a new face. I bet you're that new farmer everyone's been talking about. I hear that stuff is hard work, so if you ever need a load off, come by my bar, okay? We're open till 4 AM if you're the type that likes to stay up late. Sometimes I do. But I don't tend to like using that time to go to bars. I do work instead. Oh, hello Sheila, it's Alec, your friendly neighbourhood vet. There's no less awkward way to put this, but if you have animals on your farm that want to breed, you can talk to me, and I can put you in a baby order with the stork for you. And I can put in a baby order with the stork for you. Yes, that's how it works. You need one female and male animal to place an order. If that's something you're interested in, swing by my office. Okay, well that is definitely something I'd be interested in looking into. Slightly later game, I would say. Like, I'm purposely leaving the animal parts of this to later game. Look at that. Look at that plot. Look how huge that plot is compared to what I've actually planted so far. Ah. Okay, right. So now I've done the rounds to see what I can get. We'll do a little power nap. In fact, no. Check the TV first. There's a lot of things I have to do each day, you know. A uranium watering can. And asparagus soup. I imagine asparagus is maybe a sort of slightly colder place thing, so maybe like around the lakes and things. I have to go and check those out. I really do. I've got loads of planks now, so I'm kind of thinking maybe a chicken coop and a barn might be on their way very soon. No, let's have like just a nap until the early evening, and then I've got some harvesting and stuff to do, and then I'll take maybe a proper sleep until the morning. Get up early in the morning, because look at all this harvesting I got to do. So I'm going to... Oh, finally. This is so good. Golden hoe, I forgot I'd made that last time. Oh my goodness, that's so good. Okay, so where are we going to put this windmill then? I'm kind of thinking over in the corner over here somewhere maybe. Because I think they might be quite big, yeah. Oops. There, I think. Oh, that's quite pretty. I like that. Okay, so what do we do with this then? We put the raw materials in and we get the final product. Okay, let's see if I think I kept some sugar beets. So we should be able to make some sugar, I think. I like to have the windmill, like, the wings, the sails, I think they're called on a windmill, like facing front. I think that looks quite nice. So, I think in this box I kept some sugar beets. I did indeed. So we should now be able to make some sugar, I think. And with that we could maybe even make some strawberry candies. Because I kept some strawberries for that purpose. See how much they sell for. So, I mean, I think the fact that they require a windmill to make should mean that they're quite pricey, but we'll see. I don't know how much sugar would sell for. So sugar beet sells for 3, sugar sells for 5. So that's like instantly better. So yeah, we're getting to the point where we're putting massive stacks of things into the processors. So I'm just going to leave that be, and I'll come back and I'll have loads of bags of sugar, which is awesome. Okay, the next thing that I forgot to do earlier, like 3 times, is to put the logs into the log maker. So we'll put those in there and then we'll leave them be. Then I want to plant my soybeans, my barley, my raspberry seeds. Oh gosh, loads of stuff. And raspberries. And then I need to hoe out another patch, I think. Yep. Excuse my voice, I just woke up and sometimes it gets a little froggy in the mornings. 0. Run out of stamina, eat some mushroom soup. And try and plant the rest of them then. Gets a bit more tricky then, doesn't it? At the top there. Okay, wonderful. Then my next thing. More mushroom soup, I think. Just keep it going, Sheila. We've got loads to do. I will eventually probably make other things other than mushroom soup, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see, like with strawberry candies, which I'm going to make pretty soon, whether they're really, really good for stuff or whether they're not or whatever. So the mushrooms just keep regrowing. They're amazing for that. So I don't need to replant them, but I will need to replant these kidney beans. At the moment, they're just like a kind of a sales crop for me, but eventually I might be able to work out how to make something using them. I've got the large kitchen now, so I'm just basically waiting every day for a new recipe to come in. However, it might be worthwhile at some point. At some point it might be worthwhile doing a bit of the experimentation, because I need to get some failed dishes, don't I? So why don't I just go to my kitchen, experiment, and just stick a kidney bean in. So let's try experimenting with one kidney bean. I made a disaster dish. Lovely. Let's try cooking with 2 kidney beans. Kind of need salt most of the time, I think. Disaster dish again. Let's try a kidney bean and a mushroom. I'm getting these quite fast, actually, these disaster dishes. I wonder if they stack. I hope they stack. Well, this could be a very difficult experiment. Okay. Oh yeah, they are stacking. Lovely. Let's try just cooking a mushroom on its own. There is an experiment I want to do, which is salt and a glowing mushroom. We've got 4 already. That's pretty awesome. Oh, look, I've got onions. Let's try onion and mushroom. And parsley or something. I don't know. I think I have to use the... Oh, I have to place the pestle and mortar, do I? Apparently I can place it on my kitchen. How interesting. I quite like that. So I can put the parsley in there and get chopped parsley. 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 Italian seasoning. Okay, that's cool. Well, let's try that. Let's try putting those in as an experiment. I'll probably fail, but let's try an onion, kidney beans, Italian seasoning. Good. I'm getting many disaster dishes. This is why I generally, I'll probably like gonna make some of the rest of them just with maybe kidney beans or mushrooms or something, like 1 ingredient each, because I don't really like experimenting, honestly. I feel like it's a bit of a waste of my resources. It's obviously fine normally. Let me just see, what have we got so far? Drinks. I should maybe there's a couple of experiments that I think will work. Okay, so the first one is, I'm sure I kept strawberries somewhere. Also, I keep forgetting to go to the flower man's place every day to get... Oh, I did have cherries. Okay. Let's do some cherry juice and maybe some strawberry juice and some strawberry candy. Just to try and fill things out, because the more I fill out things that I know how to make, the less the TV is going to give me things that I know how to make already. So if I do 2 strawberries together, should give me strawberry juice, I think. Yes. If I put 2 cherries together, should give me cherry juice. If I put a strawberry and a cherry together, do I get a mixture? This might end up being a disaster, but it's something I'd like to know. Disaster dish. So you want to put the same fruits together all the time as well. That's interesting. Okay, let's go grab some sugar and experiment with that. And then it's probably going to be bedtime. Have I watered my crops today? Nope. I'm gonna drink my strawberry juice and my cherry juice. Oh, I should have checked how much they sold for as well, but oh well. It'll help me do my crops. Oh. An empty watering can, how dare you? But I feel like, you know, leaving certain things like animal care to last, and also going exploring and finding things like tablets and stuff like that to last is going to be quite important, because I think the growing of crops, the making of things like beer and stuff like that is probably going to be the more lucrative part. I think it is lucrative to get animals, but there are a lot of care, there are a lot of initial expense, and they don't pay themselves back for a long time, so it's an interesting one. Once I get the wheat and the barley, I'll put them straight through the windmill, because that'll give me an extra bit of money. Right. So we've still got a little bit of raw copper, but we've mostly got copper bars there. Wonderful. I think the sawmill might be finished as well. Yep. We've got 70 smoky wood logs. Wonderful, so we can definitely get a new building in here next time. So we're definitely getting there. Absolutely. It was something I wanted to do before I went to bed. Oh yes, make strawberry candy. I would also like to see if I can make cherry candy, because if you can make strawberry candy, why can't you make cherry candy, right? And then we'll open this candy section up. Okay, so sugar, strawberry, cook, boil, cooked strawberry candy. Okay, now let's try the same with cherry, because there's a good chance that the same will apply to cherries. That's the thing in this, once you open a category, it seems to follow a fairly good formula. So a candy sells for 20, which is much more than how much does the strawberry sell for, like 5 or something, and then the sugar sells for 5, so it doubles the price on it again, so that's always nice. Let me just try and make strawberry juice a second. So this is 10's worth of... Let's make a strawberry juice. Just one of them. I just want to see what the pricing on it's like. 25? Oh, okay. Sugar is worth 5. And strawberries and cherries are also worth 5. So actually, it's more profitable to make... It's more profitable to make the juice, but if you're growing sugar cane anyway, and that's the only thing you know how to make with the sugar, then you can make a lot more of it. So you would end up making a lot more profit out of that. So I'm going to make me 34 strawberry candy. Then we're going to make 5 strawberry juice. Then we're going to make 13 cherry juice, I think. Is that how much we can make for 26? Should be. Boom. Lovely. So we can sell all of those. Make ourselves a few hundred on candies and juices. Which is pretty wonderful. I like the cooking in this because it just makes everything give you more money. And money is good right now. I wonder if I should sell some of the copper bar. Yeah, let's just do that. I'm getting so much copper in anyway. The disaster dishes need to stay as much as I hate the sight of them. Kidney beans. No, I'm keeping the kidney beans. I'll make disaster dishes with them. We'll get this quest done. This quest here for Sebastian. I have to make 20 disaster dishes. This is going to take ages. Maybe I'll just do a few at a time because it's annoying otherwise. I can't make like bread and stuff like that. Jam. I wonder what the base for jam is. It's probably going to be sugar and fruit. But sugar and fruit makes candy. So I wonder if what else there is to do with that. But I'm hoping that eventually, like, I'll get enough of a clue from the TV just to make different things. And then I'll be able to just properly make them once I get the ingredients. Like, I'll be able to make every single juice in the game. Eventually. And every single tea in the game eventually as well. Okay. But anyway, that was not what I wanted to do this episode. The other thing that I want to do this episode... So I need to have a little sleep. The other thing I want to do is to get into those mines because I've got this massive cave full of awesome things that I've opened up now. And there's not a thing I can do with it right now. So we'll take a little sleep so that I can say that I'm not going to be tired. And we'll do a quick water of the crops. Or I could just miss them completely. Yay! I'll do a quick water of the crops. And then we'll head to the mines for a few hours. I think I'm doing well in there. I really do. Again? Come on, Sheila. Do better. No, do better, I said. Not do worse. Yeah, I'll harvest those turnips when I come back. Can't be bothered dealing with you right now. Oh yeah, I'll just water you instead. Okay. I'll make those into soup when I come back from the mines with all the salt that I'll probably find in there. So I think that's a good idea. On the way past, we'll swing by and pick up the mail. And also, did I have the logs on me? I do. Seeing as I do anyway, I'll swing by... I think it's nearly open as well. Yes, by the time I've picked up my post, it'll be 9 o'clock. So this is perfect timing. We'll head by Eddie's place and I'll see about getting maybe a barn. I think I'll do a barn first. And you know why? Can't be bothered with chickens right now. 1,694. Wow, okay. Maybe I could get a barn and a coop this morning, actually. I could get all of it. I can't get a nicer house until I have like 200 planks, so that's going to be quite the job of chopping down trees in the forest. Maybe I'll have to go to the library and get that insect repellent recipe. Hi, Eddie. Right, so I'd like to build something, please. I would love to build a nice country house. Now, I'd also love a processor shed, but those things are... I can always put the processors outside, and the nice country house can always be done later. So, it's 5,000 to upgrade to it as well. So they're not things that are necessary to start with. A pet house as well, it's like, you could get a cat or a dog in there, and I'm like, I don't really know what a cat or a dog does, but oh well. So, I'm thinking a small barn and a chicken coop. Now, I only have 1,607 left, but I should be able to build it and get a debt for that. Once I've then got another 300, tomorrow it will probably be, I'll be able to get the chicken coop. And I'll also be able to spend some of this 1,700 on livestock as well, if I want. So, build my happy barn. Alright then. And because I've removed all the trees now I would definitely say remove all the trees on your lot before you do things like this, because it is a bit of a pain otherwise. I think I'll put the barn here. For now. I can move things, I believe, if I want to. So that's my barn. All done. And then I'll need to just make some money so that I can pay off my debt. Now I'm wondering whether to go down to the animal lot and see if there is a horse available and how much horses cost and stuff. I think I will. As much as I do want to go to the mines, I think a horse is really good. Eventually for all my recipes and stuff I'm going to want cows for the milk. But I'm not too fussed on getting them straight away. Well, I might change my mind when I get down there if that's what I can afford. Okay, a little bit more down this way. To the animal shop. I haven't been down here since the first episode when I did all these tutorials. I've been past it. But I've not been back. So we can have sheep, we can have cows, so they're really cute as well. Chickens. Awesome. Very, very awesome. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is talk to Alex and say, hello Alex. What animals you got for sale today? Why don't you have a horse? Aww. 600 for a brown calf. 150 for a chicken. 1,000 for a black and white goat. And 1,500 for a black and white sheep. Could buy myself a sheep. Could wander around my place. Maybe. Yeah, I think I want to put something in the barn, you know? We need to go in. We need a trough as well. A large feeding trough. I expect I will need for the large animals. And a small one for the chickens. And a pet bowl for the pets. I imagine that's how it works. But then I could just wait for a horse. No, I'm just going to wait. I'm going to come back down and I'm going to wait for my horse. The reason I want this place is for the horse. It's not for the livestock, so there isn't one today. I will wait. And I'd like to wait for an adult horse as well rather than a foal. Because I want to ride it pretty much straight away if I can. Obviously. So if I have my axe out around here, can I chop down these trees? Am I allowed? But do I have to be... I probably have to be within the forest signs. Oh no, I'm stuck. Ah! Ah, this isn't fun. Oh no! I probably have to be within the forest signs. I would love to get a house, you see, and I'd love to chop down the planks required to do that, so... I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna jump in, I'm gonna jump in. Not with an axe, though. I'm gonna run past Jounce Corp. I've done so well not to call them Jojo so far, but it's gonna happen at some point. Whee! I just like, I love Stardew, and I love the stories in it and everything, but I do love the 3D aspect of this one. I do like my 3D games, I really do. Oh no, I can't get up the hill. I can't get out. There we are. So heading to the mines, just so I can, yeah, run through and try and finish off the cave. And I wanted to see whether there was more to it than that cave as well. And I just was too sleepy and ran out of time. By the time I'd gotten through all of those different boulders, it was really difficult. So I would love it. Yeah, the mines are over this way. I slightly overshot them. This is a good way. Swimming across the river seems to be a good way to get to the museum, though. I don't even know what percentage the museum is on. Maybe if I review the video, actually, it probably would show me. I just wasn't looking at the time. But next time I put in any new stuff, I'll have a little look. New flowers. Right, let's head in. Whee! But yeah, I expect a thing that I really want to do very, very soon. Year 2, I definitely need to be starting to, because obviously, sometimes I talk as if I've got year 3. I am aware that I only have year 1 and year 2, and the first day of year 3 will be like Judgment Day, you know? I am aware of that, it's fine. So, possibly over the winter or whatever, might go flower gathering. I'm not really sure. I'm not really going to pick up the mushrooms so much anymore. I've got so many on my farm anyway. And this pickaxe basically means that I'm not really having to worry about stamina so much. I'm more using it around my farm at the moment, honestly. Maybe I'll pick up the odd one if it's right there, but I'm not going to go out of my way and waste time trying to get them, is what I'm saying. They are still a very good way of telling me whether to go left or right. Good old mushrooms telling me which way to go. I actually, without that tip, I never would have found my way, ever. And then you go right here, go right and right and right and right. It does seem to be the case, I know, you know, if you can go right, go right. Except for when you shouldn't be going right. There's one bit, but at that point you're still following the tracks, so. Follow the tracks, then follow the mushrooms, and go right if you can go, if you've got a branch, really. Seems to be good rules for the mines. Okay. In we go. I'm going to take a little drink. My throat really hasn't woken up this morning at all. I purposely had breakfast so that this wouldn't happen, and it has anyway. I did a lot of recording yesterday, so it may have taken a little toll on my throat. But like, there we go. My will to this could be. It's green. I gotta get it, okay? Because it could be uranium. My will to play the game is sometimes not as big as my will to play the game is bigger, sorry, than my ability to play it sometimes, and my ability for my throat to do what it needs to do. Or my lungs sometimes as well, still. And that really sucks. There's like so many mushrooms here. I did clear out the cave behind there, I think. I can get some gems as well, you know. But I'm particularly interested in green rocks because I'm particularly interested in really trying to get as much uranium as possible, because that's my next, and also as much meteor as possible as well. But the meteor will initially be used for a pickaxe, because as I say, on normal mode it's indestructible, so that's absolutely what needs to happen, and then that can be used to get more materials to make other tools. But yeah, 10 hours in to already have meteorite, I think is pretty special. I think it's pretty good. It's quite a long run down here nowadays, isn't it? I think you might be able to take your horse in the mines. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I have a feeling you might be able to. If one of these green rocks isn't some uranium, I'll be very disappointed. I'm gonna have like a whole massive inventory full of green gems, even green gems. Jim, what are you doing in my inventory? But I know if I stop to get everything, I'm going to never ever make my way back through here. I haven't even gotten to the glowing mushroom cave yet. I think I need a mushroom soup. I think we need to have lunch. Oh, you are absolutely kidding me. That inventory going over the top of the leave cave sign every time. I don't know why I put the inventory there, but I'm gonna cry. Okay, gonna cut back to where we were in a minute, okay? And I'm back. I'm not quite entirely sure if I'm quite back to where I was. I think I'm nearly there, or I might be a tiny bit past there. But I'm getting to the point now where I think the glowing mushrooms are going to start pretty soon. So I think it's about time to bring you back in. I'm just racing through here. That way. Follow the mushrooms, guys. Okay, we've got a green thing here, so we're gonna get it. I definitely haven't been here with you guys then, because I've pretty much picked up every green rock on the way, hoping for uranium. Because I can't hope for meteorite for every single thing. I'm hoping that I'll get enough uranium to get uranium tools this year. And I'll still be coming back into the mines, I imagine. Quite a while. Try and get some meteorite. But I want to know if it goes on any further, you see. Tourmaline. A backpack full of tourmaline and emeralds. Yep, that's more uranium. So that's 1 uranium bar so far since I've come in here. So I could make, I don't know, half a thing out of it. Like maybe a third of a hoe. Okay, we've got glowing mushrooms. Glowing mushrooms are good to collect. They're like 100 each. It's amazing. Although I picked a lot of them up last time I was in here, so I don't know how long they take to respawn. Parasite. Chrysoprase. I think that's how you say it. I have no idea. I have no idea how to pronounce anything. You know what I'm like. More uranium. So that's a bar and a half so far. There's something there that could be uranium. As you get further in, it does get a little tiny bit more common. Okay, so here was where we left off last time. I was in this cave. I found a black dahlia, and we also found like meteorite down here. There was loads of cool stuff. But I wanted to know if this was like the proper end, the actual like end, or whether there was more to it. But I think this might actually be the end of the mines. Let's have a really good look and see if you can see any other boulders around. But I mean, it definitely looks like what I would do if I was the end of the mines, you know? I think it is. I think it's the final cave. But I didn't have enough time to fully come in here and pick up everything I wanted to pick up, you know? I wanted to fully... Oh, that looks like a raised mound or something. Now, they said to look out for those with a shovel. I have picked up Taurus's ancient stone tablet. I wonder whether that's something that the people in the library would be interested in. I don't know. Unpolished conundrum. An interesting one, isn't it? There's an ether. Spinel. I'll have to get all of these flowers because I don't know if they're all going to be dahlias and irises, but Just in case something is different. Yeah, I think we're good now. That looks like another thing that I could dig up. Let's get some more tea down me. The last thing I want now is to, or not tea, mushrooms. The last thing I want now is to leave the cave again. I would actually cry. Oh, more uranium. So I've got 2 uranium bars worth now. I might have enough now for maybe a uranium hoe, but depends on how much I've got back at the base. I'm not sure. But I picked up, oh, I've got 10. Actually, 12 will be enough for a hoe. So if I could get, if that green rock over there happens to be uranium, then we might be in luck for a new tool, but I'll have to see. No, Alexandrite. Might have to wait for a little bit of a respawn then, I guess. So yeah, I think I've finished. And I think we're going to have to keep coming back to this cave like a million zillion times, hoping to get more meteorite. Okay, let's see if I can dig up this. Oh, wow. Well, that's quite the thing, isn't it? Okay, well, I might have to come back with a slightly better spade for that one. Otherwise, I'll be here digging all day. So yeah, I just didn't quite have the time to look around this cave and see if it was the end of the mines, but it seems to be the end of the mines as far as I can see, so yes. So yeah, I don't know whether when they were asking about the tablets, whether I should have gone to speak to them about it, or like whether now I've got one in my inventory, it'll pick it up and it'll be like, hey, look at you, you got one of those things. Yay, you're amazing. And I'll be like, yeah. Right, if I've got any time left or any stamina left, I think the thing to do would be to go back through. Go through backwards. And like I say, maybe go back and make myself like a gold shovel or at least an iron shovel or something. A little bit more beefy of a shovel, because that ain't coming up anytime soon with a wooden shovel. It's the first time I've had a reason not to use a wooden shovel. Because so far the only other reason to have a shovel in is to pick up animal poo. And it's like, well, that only takes like one action. Why would I bother having a gold shovel unless I've got like millions and millions of them to pick up, which I haven't had animals until now anyway, so there's absolutely no reason. And I think that this is getting to be a very, very, very long episode now. So I'm probably going to head out of these mines in just a second. We'll go back, and then to the next episode we can polish a few gems and we can sell them. We get some more money. It'll be wonderful. But as I say, it's just oh yeah, I think we need to go home now. I'm gonna pass out very soon. But I think it's important for me at the moment to go in there and just get my money from the caves until I get to the point where I've got like all the stuff I want. I've got all of the gems and things I want. There's a few new gems today that I can take up to the museum. So I'll be separating those out. So if I look in my bag and I look at, see, I can donate that stone tablet the museum as well. I'll head to the library and I'll see if anything like triggers a quest or anything like that. But if not, I'll just take the tablet up to the library, museum even. What is it with me getting library and museum confused? I do it all the time. Museums and libraries, libraries and museums. They're all places you go to for school trips, you know. Don't tend to have a school museum though. Yeah, just going to get back home. Polish up all those gems. I'll keep going to the animal shop like on an almost daily basis at this point. As well as the seed shop. So I'm still looking for peppercorns and peppers, even though we're like on the 10th day of summer. So I'm getting quite concerned that I'm not going to manage to get them in the shop. It's going to get quite dicey, I think. But we are back home. There's my barn and my windmill. So things are starting to look very snazzy. And I think the corn is ready. But all of that I think will have to be done in the morning because I am very tired. So that's going to be the end of the episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more pumpkin days, please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.